Project 39 mini albums, and this is my July wrap-up of my Crafty goals. This is a collab, and I have a couple more people in here. Check out the link in the description box, and especially check out my new collaborators and see how they're doing with their Crafty goals. It's not too late to set goals. You can start setting goals on the 15th of the month. It doesn't have to be January 1st every year. So anyhow, I just want to real quick show you it was not a great month as far as hitting my goals, but it was just a great month. I mean, I enjoyed it. I knew what was happening. I knew I had a family visit. I knew I had things that I needed to work on, and I did. I'm gonna see, this is it. My ideas for next month, I don't have any ideas. I don't know if I'm in a sort of a creative block or just need a kick in the pants, but I'm not worried about it. So I usually look at my annual goals. So I have 3 annual goals: use my stash, have effective social media, and beat last year. Use my stash, I purchased 1 and used 5, which is good, but I know I'm probably not doing much in September. I'm sorry, in August. I don't know what month it is. I'm not doing much in August because you may know I live in an RV with my husband. We've been work camping throughout the summer in gorgeous Vermont, and we're doing a little traveling, and I've decided just to put away the crafts for the most part. You know, in the evening I might get out a couple of things depending on what's going on. And I know I'm not going to be doing I'm not going to do an in-depth mini album. I'm not going to work on tutorials. I'm not going to do anything major. I'm just going to piddle. Effective social media. I first wrote fail on it, and then I decided, no, that's negative. And I changed it and wrote opportunity, because I only did 3 social media posts in July so far. I still have a week left, but I don't have anything going on, so I don't think I'm going to do too much. And beat last year, I'm down in all 3 categories: views, sales, and profit. So I'm just not going to look at that. All right, breaking news. Actually not. I don't know if you heard, but they're grading the campground road that we're on because it rained like very hard last night. But there was a beautiful rainbow, so that's always good. And in the meantime, while I was waiting for the noise to end, I decided, you know what? I'm sort of copping out on putting in my goals for next month. So I was looking around because I cleaned my studio when we move. You know, we've been stationary for 2 months, and now we're going to move every week for 4 weeks. And so I empty every single drawer, every single bin, and reorganize it before we move. So that is what I'm doing today and tomorrow. And while I was sort of starting the process, I realized, you know what, I've got some things I'm working on. I'm working on this mini album. I picked up this paper. I think it was a Michaels paper. All these are cut, but they're not inked or put on, so that has to be done. So I do this, and then I can change my paper around if I don't like where it is, and then I can add pockets and things. So I'm working on that. I think this paper was called Amazonia. And it may have been $5, not 2. But anyhow, so I'm working on that. I've got 5 teeny itty bitty mini albums. When I finish a project, I have paper left over, and I like to make little mini albums, either to stick in an Etsy order to give away or whatever. You know, they're good for note taking and that kind of thing. So I've got a bunch cut out and a bunch of papers cut out. Oh, what else am I working on? I picked up some molds. Here we are. Last month. So this is a Halloween one. It is by Frank Garcia. It's a Prima mold. This one is Stamperia. It's frames. You can always use frames on covers and in pages. And this is also Stamperia. I forget what paper line this came with. It could have been Alice in Wonderland, or it could have been, oh, I forget. But anyhow, so I've been playing with the molds using a lightweight clay. And so I made the molds and then I painted them black, and now I'm going to add coloring on the top or whatever. Just going to play around with them till I get a look I like, and then we'll go from there. So that's something else. Another quick project I can do that I don't have to take everything out while I'm on the move. And then finally, you guys may remember this from last year, but this is one of my big Etsy sellers. I probably shouldn't show it, but I know everybody doesn't do the same things on Etsy that I do. These are one of my good fall sellers. They're Halloween costume award badges. I did have a video on it, and I do have a cut file in my Etsy shop on how you can cut these out and then make your own. So if you want to do it quick and easy, the cut file's cheap. But I like to work in August and September in stocking up with these because they sell out every year because they're labor intensive. You know, I have to buy all the ribbon, cut the ribbon, make the rosettes, do the layers, put the pin backing on, put it on the paper. So it's labor intensive, so you may not want to do it. But this year I think I'm going to try to do a takeoff from this, and not just Halloween award badges, but just maybe some Halloween sayings or something like that. I don't know. If you have any ideas on using this type of project, let me know. But that is a couple of things that I'm working on. All right, we talked about my goals, and then I was getting to my quarterly goals, and I've decided that I really need to reassess where I am in my business. I have, I guess I'm just treading water, is that the phrase? I'm making sales, but I'm making more projects than I'm selling, which usually happens at this time of year, but I mean, I was down 23% on views, so I'm not, and that probably coincides with the fact that I'm not posting on social media. And I just have to look at where I am as a whole and what direction I'm going to go in. So that is what I'm going to do probably from now till the end of the year. I'm not going to make a decision today, tomorrow, or the next day. So that is what I'm planning on doing for August. Maybe at the end of August, beginning of September, I will surprise you and I've made 20 cool, neat projects. Maybe I won't. We shall see. But that is it for my crafty goals. I know, short and sweet, but don't forget to check out everyone else listed in the description box. And thank you so much for joining along Crafty Goals. Set your goals and let me know what goals you've set for September. Thanks again for watching, and have a fabulous day.